We're jumping into episode 17 of Apothecary Diaries. I know what time it is. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Lega.
Perfect. Then you wouldn't mind helping him with mine.
Sorry? As if he needs any. There have been several ridiculous wars throughout history, and many have started over a similar cause, the pursuit of a beautiful woman.
Mm-hmm.
If this man in all his heavenly beauty were to put on makeup... Are you trying to topple a nation?
Where did that come from?
Facts.
On second thought, I would rather you didn't tell me. I am more interested in how you make your freckles.
He wants to be less beautiful instead of more. I make a powder out of dried clay, then mix it into oil.
And does the process take long?
No, I do it overnight. This shade is a bit too dark for your skin, though.
Really?
If there was a tonic or potion that could change appearances.
In that case, lacquer will certainly do the trick. If
Lacquer?
The effects being permanent, that is.
Think he'll pass.
Based on what you're describing, you want to look like a commoner. Which wouldn't be an impossible task.
All right, then do it for me. Use all your skills and make me a completely different person.
Alright.
I wonder what he's up to this time. Regardless. If I'm doing this, I'm doing it right.
What you got planned for my man?
So cold. Good morning, Master.
What's this? Why are you already wearing a scowl?
It's nothing. I was just noticing how lovely you are yet again.
A little early for sarcasm.
Look, Master Jinshi, do you really want to become a different person?
That's what I've been saying since last night.
In that case, excuse me.
Oh, my gracious.
Why are you so interested in my scent?
Because the salt of the earth can't afford this kind of incense. Your
Facts.
current outfit is at best something that a lower-ranking official would wear. And I highly doubt importing these sort of aromatics from overseas would be within their budget range.
I'm amazed you could tell.
I've trained my sense of smell to separate medicinal herbs from poisonous ones. Do you know how a brothel identifies good customers?
I don't. One's build, clothes, and such?
Yes, but smell is also an important factor. For
Oh?
example, those who wear showy scents tend to be rich, but are wearing them to conceal venereal diseases.
Oh.
Those who smell like livestock don't bathe and are unclean. In short, most new visitors to the Verdigris house are shooed away.
Ah.
Really?
Why should you ask me, when you have someone who knows that world intimately?
Master Gaoxuan, if you would find a new set of clothes, preferably something that hasn't had a chance to be washed yet and reeks.
Oh, dear.
Well, understood. Hold on.
Now then, while he finds that...
What is this?
Oil mixed with salt. Not only will it dull the sheen of his hair, but it'll roughen up the texture too.
Ah, man. Not the hair. She wash it every day. It looked dirty.
That should just about do it.
Really? Couldn't you use better cloth to tie his hair back?
Commoners use whatever's available as long as it works.
Hopefully you'll find these acceptable.
Damn.
Sniff, 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 sniff. It could be a lot worse, but this will suffice.
The poor old lady.
Please take your clothes off.
All right.
The built.
He may have the face of a maiden, but he's shockingly well-proportioned and muscular. Would you mind if I use those towels?
Certainly, but what in heaven's name for?
I am going to alter his build. It'll be tricky, so if you two wouldn't mind lending a hand.
How you gonna alter his
Over there,
build?
Mr. Gaoxuan.
Yes.
in on your side.
Understood.
Once the clothes cover him.
Poor Jinchi.
He looked like
Seeing
a
Master Jinshi's head atop his new body is bizarre.
he looked like a portly old man.
Now for your face. I mixed several dark-colored shades. They will give your skin a more sun-tanned complexion, like a peasant's. If you would, close your eyes.
Sure.
He's so annoyingly beautiful, even to the touch. No sign of any facial hairs or pores. Imagine if I tried making him more alluring.
Oh God.
Here it is. The one that Mei forced on me.
You stopped. Are we done?
I need you to close your lips.
She's
Don't purse too hard.
she played you, bro.
What's with all your faces?
I'm glad we're doing this in private. If anyone else were here, there'd be a riot.
Come on. Is something wrong?
Nope. Everything's working out.
It hurt for everything being perfect.
That's done.
My bro look fat.
No. That you, young master?
Please refrain from calling me that.
Despite everything, he's still pretty handsome. Natural beauty must be such a burden. Anyway, not like anyone else could have done a better job.
She's got so pride in herself.
It's been too long since I've been back.
Xiaomao, you'll be returning home today, yes?
Yes, I've been granted leave until tomorrow, and... Ugh, there's nothing more unnerving than seeing him smile.
Facts.
How fortunate Master Jinchi's destination is in the same direction.
Huh?
Even in his disguise, it would be suspicious if anyone saw him accompanied by his usual companions.
Oh, that's a very good point.
Don't you agree, Master Jinchi? Yes?
They're getting back at you, bro.
It would help if you came along.
They've even won him over. Not like I'm trying to get out of this, but I don't think my presence would improve the situation. Not only would an unassuming attendant be a better companion for such a bland-looking master, no offense, but there's also the fact several people are already aware I'm your personal servant, so...
I think it would be fine.
But just in case, Xiaomao needs a disguise of her own.
That's a brilliant idea.
Oh yeah, it's revenge. It's all revenge.
Makeup. Makeup has to ensure you look completely different from your usual appearance, right? Right.
Oh yeah, this is all revenge. She don't like what you did to her grandson.
Master Jinchi, your posture's far too straight.
And you need to stop using my real name. It defeats the whole purpose of wearing a disguise, you know.
Then what would you prefer I call you instead?
Let's see. From this point forward, please refer to me as Jinka.
Jinka.
My good lady.
Your what?
I believe it's appropriate, considering our appearances.
That is true. My outfit belongs to Lady Suiren's daughter. The fabric
Really?
and design are nice and doesn't look out of fashion. I suppose I could pass as a young lady from a good background wearing it. Please stop enjoying this so much.
Here's the map, Xiaomao. If you'll just follow it.
Don't trouble my mistress. I'll handle this for her.
He enjoying himself way too much.
One thing, Master Jinka.
He annoyed.
Yes, I'm here, my lady.
Your posture is still too straight. Maybe I should use my work allowance to get one of these and a chicken to boil together tonight.
Grocery shopping? Wearing those garments?
All I wanted was to feed my poor dad.
Pops.
He's a skilled doctor and apothecary. I can't think of anyone who comes close to his talents. But for some reason, he has absolutely no sense when it comes to earning money. Which is why he lives in a miserable shack, despite having what should be a lucrative profession.
Really? So Dad just
On
bad
the
with money.
justification, the old lady would probably force feed him something as a last resort, but still.
What are you so aggravated about?
What is it?
Why are you so quiet?
Because there's nothing for us to discuss?
He's such a child.
What's so wrong with that answer? Whoa, what's that smell? Chicken skewers! Wait here a moment. Mister, 2 skewers.
Coming up.
Here's yours.
Hey,
Before it gets cold.
it just came off the grill now.
Thanks.
That came for skin. That delicious fat. You can't find these flavors in the palace. Aren't you going to eat?
Commoner food is always better
You won't get
because we
poisoned.
use spices.
Oh, my.
Yeah, I said it.
Use this.
Bro got cotton in between his cheeks.
Wow.
How is he eating well?
How is it?
That's better than I remember from camp. Salty and delicious.
Camp. I thought that sort of thing was exclusively for soldiers, not eunuchs. No point interrupting his bliss.
Ask him a question because I don't.
I'm dying to go back to pick up some of those radishes and a chicken.
Stop, my lady. Is life at the palace really so bad?
This dude here.
Ask me, it's better than living in the pleasure district.
It's certainly not the worst place. I leave work of my own free will, and the room I've been given is quite pretty. However, I'm constantly worried about my adoptive father being on his own. What's wrong?
Dude.
Well, I never thought you cared about anything else besides medicine and poison.
Damn.
He's also my teacher for both, so I'd prefer if he stayed alive a little while longer.
If you were his student, he must be extremely competent at what he does.
Yes, he's knowledgeable in Eastern medicine as well as the techniques they use in the West.
Really?
I heard when he was a young man, he studied abroad in that part of the world.
If that's true, then he's far more talented than I thought. Only those chosen by the Empire are permitted to study abroad.
I know, the man is a genius. They say heaven only grants a person one talent. My father is the exception.
That's certainly impressive, don't get me wrong. But why is someone so remarkable working as an apothecary here?
Facts.
I suppose it's because he's short on luck. And other departments for that matter, considering he no longer possesses his manhood.
You're saying this adoptive father of yours is a eunuch too?
You catch on quick. Maybe that was a little too sarcastic even for me. Apparently, because of his study abroad, he was made a eunuch by the previous Empress Dowager, the former Emperor's mother.
The mother did it to him?
Apothecary,
Not the father?
doctor.
Did I never mention that? Oh, there it is. An inn with a restaurant on the ground floor.
You promised to come back?
Ah, I get it. So that's the reason he had to disguise himself. I could have taken you somewhere in the pleasure district.
Wait, what do you mean?
Nothing.
Apothecary, tell me, do you know the regulars at the Verdigrease house?
Huh? Well, if the customer stands out for a particular reason,
Like who, for example?
I can't share that. It wouldn't be prudent of me.
Facts.
Fine.
In anonymity.
Then how does one decrease the value of a courtesan?
Her
What a truly
face.
unpleasant question. There are many different ways, especially with high-class courtesans. At Verdigrease house, girls take lessons while working as servants. Then they're separated into those who are beautiful and those who are not.
Really?
The latter, after debuting, immediately take on customers and sell their bodies. If they have talent, They learn the art of tea ceremony and receive a higher education. Their price increases. Once high enough, they start to appear only rarely. The kinds of women that cost a year's salary just to have tea with. Some even retain their chastity until the day they're bought out. Their entire value is based on purity. And
Really?
that would easily have their worth. Additionally, in the case of pregnancy, it would reduce it to nearly zero.
Pregnancy. So having a child reduces the rate all the way down to almost zero. Damn, that's fucked up. Because it's still a high class woman at the end of the day. But I'll see y'all in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.